I'm going to be working as a crisis line worker who's answering phone calls to people who are in distress. One of my clients that is going to be calling is going to be a woman who is depressed and is in bed and just is having a hard time getting out of bed. She is struggling with having a UTI, and the doctors are not giving her the right meds to cure this infection. Positive resource in her life is her daughter Macy. Macy is away for the summer with her biological father, and this is just really hard on the mother trying to cope with all that. And the stage of relationship that me and the client are at is at the engagement and assessment stage because I have not seen or met with this person before, nor have I ever had any interaction over the phone with her before, so this is just all new. Just kind of trying to get information to help assess where she is in her struggles. So, yeah. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, so how may I help you today?
I'm calling because I literally am feeling like crap and I can't get out of bed today. And I'm extremely exhausted.
So what's making it difficult for you to get out of bed today?
I went into the hospital having a UTI and they gave me the wrong meds and I'm still feeling like crap.
Okay, so how long has it been since you've had this UTI?
A week and a half. And it's the most torturingest thing in the world.
I mean, I'm a woman myself, and I've never dealt with a UTI, but I can understand that there's significant pain that comes along with that. Have you been prescribed any medication at all?
Yeah, but that's not working.
Okay, so have you thought about going to see the doctor again?
Yeah, but I'm too tired to get out of bed and it hurts to walk.
Okay, so have you tried calling your doctor then?
Yeah, I called Emerge. I don't have a doctor, and it's just another thing that's on top of my list.
Okay, so have you signed up for someone who needs a family doctor in Peterborough area?
Yes, I have.
Okay, and you're still waiting to hear back?
Yeah.
Do you know how long it's been since you've signed up for that?
2 years.
Oh my, 2 years, really, eh? Okay, so have you moved any time between those 2 years within the city of Peterborough?
Yes.
Okay, and how many times have you moved?
Once.
Once, okay. And so you're saying that you're in pain right now for a UTI. So on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you think your pain is at?
I think it's at a 9, 10. It hurts to walk. It's so much pressure on my bladder. It hurts to get up, and I have to go to school, and it's just too much.
Okay.
And then it's summertime, so it's even hot. It's hot outside, so it makes it harder to be able to walk because the weather.
Yeah. So you say that you're in school. Do you mind if I ask how old you are?
I'm 20.
You're 20? Okay, and you said that you called the Emerge doc back, correct?
Yes.
And did you get a response back from him or her?
They said that I could come in, but they want to take my blood, and I can't do blood work because I have a needle phobia.
Okay, so there's a lot of anxiety around needles.
Yes, I have severe, severe anxiety, and I'm just depressed and laying in bed, and it's hard because everything is just one thing after another.
Yeah. So have you heard about any walk-in clinics that are available?
No.
No? Okay. So would you be interested in hearing some information about some walk-in clinics?
Sure.
Okay, so there's one located on Lansdowne Street, and they provide services to anyone who does not have a family doctor. And the doctor in there is very great. From what I'm hearing, they tend to really have a relationship with their clients and want to put the client's needs first. And they will totally understand if you have some anxiety around, getting some blood taken. Do you mind if I ask, where you think some of this anxiety comes from?
More on like some traumatizing childhood experiences. Getting blood isn't like one that is good for me. Like I just can't do it because I feel like I'm dying every time if I even get my blood done. And having an IV also makes me freak out, like panic. I feel like I'm like melting if I get an IV in my hand.
Mm.
So it's a struggle.
Yeah, it can be a lot when you're a child and getting needles and stuff into your arms. It can definitely be a very traumatizing experience because as a child you don't really know what's happening. Do you have anyone that you live with who is of support right now to you?
My husband and my daughter.
Okay. And what is it that your husband does that helps you right now?
Brings me my water and cooks me food, takes care of me.
Well, that's nice. I'm glad to hear that he's supporting you through this difficult time. And how is your daughter being of help to you?
She's with her dad right now because it's summer. It's a summer visit for her.
Okay.
It's been difficult that she's gone for a long time, so I'm hoping that I get better before she comes back because I just want all the stress to go away so I can boot myself back up when she comes back home.
Yes, for sure. So do you think that, have you tried any alternatives like taking some warm baths or anything like that?
I do, but like a recommendation was to not bath.
Okay.
It was just like heat compresses, taking my meds twice a day and drink tons of water and relax pretty much. Like it's stressful.
Okay, yeah. So do you think maybe your husband would be able to, does he drive by chance?
No.
He does not drive, okay. Would you be willing to get a taxi to the walk-in clinic to go and see this doctor?
Money is kind of tight right now due to the fact that my OSAP hasn't come in and it won't come in until September.
Okay. Would you be interested in if we provided free taxi fare to your appointment and back to your home afterwards?
Yeah, that would work.
Okay. Can I get your address?
762
Yeah.
George Street,
Yeah.
Peterborough.
Okay. And do you have a pharmacy that you tend to go to?
No.
No, you don't. Okay. And would you have any coverage for the medicine at all? Because I know you said money's tight, so.
Not really. Not
Um,
really.
so you said that you're a student. Do you know what school you go to?
Sir Stanford Fleming.
Okay. And do you have any benefits through them?
A little bit.
Okay. So are you just like concerned about the coverage that's afterwards then, if they don't cover the whole medication?
Yes.
Okay. So what I can look into is I can contact my manager to see if we can release some emergency funds to provide additional coverage for your medicine, because I understand that, this is a immediate need in order to help you feel better. Would you be interested in that?
Yeah.
Okay. And so you're saying that you're depressed and that you can't get out of bed. So is there anything else that's going on besides this UTI that's bugging you?
My kid being gone.
Okay. Do you want to talk a little bit more about that?
She hasn't been, well, to her dad's in a really long time, and, well, I'm just not used to her being away this long.
Yeah. And how far away is she?
About 5 hours?
Oh my, that's a long drive there for a child. And how old is your child?
4.
She's 4. Oh wow, okay. Has she ever been away before?
No.
Okay, so I can
She's been
see.
gone for like a month.
Oh wow, okay. And when do you expect to get her back?
Soon.
Okay. And have you talked to your husband about how you're feeling?
Yeah, kind of, sort of. He understands where I'm coming from. It's change, right? Like it's change in routine, and then when you don't really have a child to look after, you kind of just like catch yourself not really doing much around the house. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's hard to explain.
Okay. So have you been having any contact with your daughter at all since she's been away?
Um, Kind of, sort of, not really, not too much.
Okay. Do you think maybe it would be nice if you could have some sort of communication with her?
Yeah, well, I do. I just don't want her to hear my voice and then her need to come all the way back when I'm in the middle of a crisis right now. Like I don't want her to come home to that.
Yeah, I understand. Do you think maybe it would be nice if you could, like, do you have any form of texting or emailing your child's father?
Yeah.
So do you think maybe you could send a little message saying to tell your child, you know, mommy thinks you're looking like you're having a lot of fun, just so that she can see that you're still involved in her life and that you're still happy for her for having the time with her father?
Yeah, I've done that, but I'm just busy. Like I'm just extremely busy and I'm extremely exhausted
Yeah,
from school and stuff. So,
yeah. And so I understand that it's the summer, and are you in school right now?
yeah,
Okay, and how long do you have left for school?
a week.
Okay, do you have any plans for self-care throughout your break?
Mm-hmm.
And what are those plans?
Um, I'm going away on a trip, so
Oh, that's fun.
yeah,
So are you hoping to feel better for that trip as well?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just letting you know, I sent a message to my manager while I was on the phone here with you about the medical coverage for your medication, and it looks like the emergency funds have gone through. So yeah, what I can do is there a time this coming week that works best for you for us to send the taxi there so you can go see this doctor?
Um, yeah, today kind of sounds like a good idea to go.
You want to do it today?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. So I'm gonna send red line taxi over then within the next hour. Is that okay?
Yep, perfect.
Awesome. Okay. And how are you feeling now that we've talked about some alternatives to what's happening?
I'm still stressed and I still feel a lot of pain, obviously, but at least I'm getting somewhere by going to the hospital and getting reassessed.
Yeah. Well, if you ever need to call back, just letting you know that we're always here and that someone's willing to talk to you about any of your stressors that are happening.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Take care.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Just letting you know that throughout this whole video, there was a form of confidentiality that took place between me and the mock client about this counseling enactment to take place, and she gave verbal communication and consent to talk about these issues. Yeah.
Was it 15 minutes?